What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen, back with you with another edition of Colts Law. And this edition, we are going to talk about something that's kind of flown a little bit under the radar because of performance, that position group's performance during preseason, and the fact that the Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor news and, play and all that stuff really has garnered the majority of the attention this past offseason. Let's talk about that offensive line and how I feel like the Indianapolis Colts are going to put too much expectation on our new offensive line coach. That's Tony Sparano Jr. Now, I'll be the first guy to admit I wanted the old offensive line coach from last year gone way before the season ended. And I think Sparano Jr. is a really good addition to the coaching staff. But let's face facts. All right? Even though I feel like the two spots on the offensive line that were the biggest problem last year, the guard with Will Fries and the tackle with Bernhard Raimann, even though both those guys, to me, look like they are playing much better during the offseason, you got to remember, Fries and Brian Kelly have missed a lot of time during training camp and preseason due to injury. And there's going to be more injuries across the board, all right? This is the same starting lineup that finished the year off 0-7 last year. 0-7. Now, Anthony Richardson absolutely will help alleviate some of those problems that we might have across the offensive line, but we still got to open up run lanes, right? And we don't want to put Anthony Richardson under a ton of stress. And even though I do have a lot of faith in our starters, what about the backup? Somebody's going to get injured at some point, all right? I'm holding no reservations about our offensive line starting, every player starting all 17 games this season. I'm not. Okay? That's an unrealistic expectation in and of itself. And a lot of you are going to be like, well, our backups seem to play pretty good last year, or this past preseason. Well, first off, those backups played against other backups. And third off, the majority of those backups ain't even on the team no more. We have two guys on our offensive line that's on R53 right now that was on the team during preseason. Two, right? Blake Freeland, my bad. I keep always saying Freeman. I'm sorry, Blake. Who's a tackle. And Wesley French, who from what I've seen since he's been here, I don't even want him playing. All right? I don't even want him on the field. Now, we did pick up Ryan Hayes off of cuts from Miami. And we picked up Josh Sills. But Ryan Hayes is a tackle. He's backing up Bernhard Raimann. Josh Sills is our only backup guard we have on the team. If Quentin Nelson, Ryan Kelly, or Will Fries goes down, I'm a little worried. We don't even have a guard on our practice squad. The only practice squad offensive lineman we have is Dan Skipper. You know, that 6'9" tackle that sits on the right outside, right? That's it. He's backing up Blake Freeland. Holy crap. So we have literally Wesley French and Josh Sills as our interior offensive linemen. Are they worth a darn? I don't like Wesley French. Maybe Josh Sills. Maybe Josh Sills is okay. But come on. All right? That's a lot of expectations for guys that haven't even taken a snap with the team. Okay, until tomorrow during practice. Wow. I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit unnerved. And there is a lot of expectations from not just the coach, not just from Shane Steichen, but Chris Ballard as well, on Tony Sparano Jr. to make that kind of an increase in production with arguably less talent, depth-wise. We don't have a lot of depth on our offensive line on the interior. Not with Danny Pinter going to IR. Okay? So that's scary. That's scary to me. Danny Pinter's on IR. Ryan Kelly goes down. I feel like we are absolutely screwed. Okay? Screwed. So, Kelly, stay healthy, my friend. Please. All right. As for, as I said, as the starters, I have pretty good faith in them. I think they could actually perform quite well. I think they'll perform better than expected. Much better than that 0-7 finish they had last season. But, again, a little bit worrisome when it comes to the backups. A little bit worrisome about that depth chart and that practice squad. We got, 5 wide receivers on the practice squad? I understand that we have that many practice squad wide receivers because we only have 4 on the actual 53-man roster. But maybe we don't need 5 backups out there. Maybe switch one out and get another guard or a center guard, someone that could play center and guard, because I'm not fond of French, okay? Not fond of French at all. There are some guys out there still available. Maybe we reach out to one. I don't know. I know that right now the roster is still a little bit fluid, even though we're almost a week into, post waivers from 53-man cuts. They're still looking. They're still trying to, figure out what this roster and the practice squad is going to look like. You're seeing cuts nearly on a daily basis and additions nearly on a daily basis. But, dude, we have a rookie quarterback. All right? We do not have Jonathan Taylor out there at least for 4 weeks as the running back. We do not have Zach Moss most likely playing this week 1 against Jacksonville. We need to put out the best product we absolutely freaking can for week 1. Especially these next 4 weeks. Absolutely, without hesitation. We need to put the best product we can. And everything starts in the trenches. Everything starts on the offensive line. That is the motor that gets the entire offense going. The offense goes as the offensive line goes. If the offensive line plays well, then the offense will play well. If they play like crap, that's going to hinder the effectiveness of the rest of the team. Doesn't matter how good Anthony Richardson plays. If the offensive line can't protect properly, then we have a problem. All right? NASA, Houston, we have a problem. I don't know if we actually have that problem yet. Still got to face, the Jacksonville Jaguars week 1, get a good look one-on-ones. I still feel that the Colts pull this upset and get a win at home week 1, but we'll see what happens. Guys, let me know your thoughts and concerns in the comment section. Really appreciate that. I still think Ballard needs to be looking for depth. So, if you agree with me, let me know. If you're like, you like our depth and our starters. I mean, I like our starters, like I said. I think give those guys a chance. But I'm not very happy with our depth right now. At all. So I think that's going to do it for this edition. Please don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. Don't forget, check out my Patreon where I drop 2 film rooms every month. It'll be random per month, usually right after a game. And then, of course, we have our Patreon-only sessions every Wednesday, right, where only Patreon supporters can join. And then, of course, my Discord and right over here, the Streamlabs, right? If you want to donate to the channel, it's just like a super chat. Definitely you put something in there, ask a question. I will definitely bring it up on my next video. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and as usual, have a good one.